Hi again, America. Let's face it.
One, two. Meet me outside, meet me outside. Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get it tied. Oh, 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 oh. Wall Street Beat, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip dough. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on, right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm buying crypto. I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street. Wall Street Pete. Sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Every day we talk about this crypto news, technical analysis, and all the fun things we need to learn about life and how to survive this crypto space. As if many of you are here still, congratulations. You are now all considered greedy mother effers. So let's get into that and talk about that. Is Bitcoin going to get to 30,000 and then shit the bed? Lots to talk about with that, but if you could please come on over, hit the bell, all notifications. We are 2 subscribers short of flipping that 4 into a 5 so we can get to 1.45K subscribers, the highest we've ever been. Lots of crypto news to talk about today, so please, if you may, hit that like. You're not going to miss out on anything. I said holy shit because, wow, we had a lot of people screaming and yelling this morning in the super chat, excited to know if this pump is for real. And as I said, one of the greatest short squeezes is on the way. Let's talk a little bit about the crypto news currently right now. California, DMV, to digitize car title management system via Tezos. So if you're wondering why Tezos may be getting a little bit of a pump, is it getting a pump? We're going to have to check it out. Yesterday, in the end of the day, there was some news shifting that they may be using the blockchain. Surprise, right? Blockchain is good. Wow, it's used for something for good, right? So let's get more into the news, as this is not the biggest news, but this is pretty big news. As you can see, things are changing in the crypto space for the better. The FUD, all the bad players are out of the space. You come over to Wall Street, Pete, we talk about these things, and we have a little conversation, break it down TA or break it down one-on-one. Elon Musk urges McDonald's. You may not have heard of this, or you may have Dogecoin, and promises to eat a Happy Meal in return. Elon, cut it out. You know you eat Happy Meals all the time. You're a happy guy. So Elon Musk looking to pump the Dogecoin, no surprise here, as he continues to do so. But all you greedy mofos out there, let's look up, and we're at 55 on the Fear Greed Index chart. Ladies and gentlemen, when was the last time we've seen anything to that magnitude? It's been a long time. Seems like we were in the extreme fear forever. And like I said, if you've made it this far into the space and this long, well, congratulations, you're doing something right for once, right? Fed set to deliver quarter-point rate hike, along with one last hawkish sting in the tail. So we're going to talk a little bit about that real quick, and how, they see how the market has just started reacting. Every market, traditional, Bitcoin. We're going through the roof all of a sudden. Well, now they've decided the reserve will downshift to a 25 basis point rise in its policy interest rate at their upcoming interest rate meeting. And we'll work over time to make sure that the market doesn't get the idea that the rate increases are finished. So anybody was thinking that that might have been done, well, this is where we're at right now. We give you the crypto news, talking about up-to-date technical analysis and the crypto news, of course. So here we are. New York State takes a step toward cryptocurrency adoption with this new bill. So big news this morning. The state of New York has announced a new bill that would allow agencies to accept cryptocurrency as a form of for fines, civil penalties, taxes, fees, and other payments charged by the state. So introduced on January 26th by the Democratic Assembly, member Clyde Vandal, the New York State Assembly Bill A523 legislation suggests that change to the state's current financial law to allow for the use of
cryptocurrencies in payments to state agencies. So once again, crypto wins again. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of good crypto news coming in the space this morning. I don't know if you've noticed one big bad thing here, and it's not that bad. It's just going to take some time. Fed rejects crypto banks' application to join U.S. payment systems. So what we found out, I was just doing a little bit of the research. The Federal Reserve Board on Friday rejected a Wyoming-based crypto-centric bank application to become a member of the central bank's exclusive payment system. So Bitcoin above 23 as the White House calls for crypto regulation efforts. So we're going to see what we can do as far as that goes. Recently, the Fed highlighted that crypto activities are inconsistent with safe and sound banking practices, as shown by significant volatility in the crypto industry in the past year. So take that and understand and break it down. They're talking about in the past year. Take a look at that nice physique over there to the right. I wish I could kill all these ads. I'm sorry. But we do not see the decision as a surprise to us. The Fed wants to prevent states from charting entities to support crypto that can access the payment system and Fed liquidity program. So we're going to stay away from much more of this article, but it is very important to pay attention to what's going on. Many of you might have found out, we talked about Litecoin. Started buying just a couple of them, a few of them, at around, I think it was the $77 range. We talked about how we can get out at 143. Well, not many people understand, but there is, and we've gone over this before in the past in my video, Litecoin halving 2023 is arriving in about 186 days. So I have gone over this before. Litecoin is going to have its halving reduced from the block reward from 12.5 all the way to about the 6.25. So if you understand how the scarcity does create this type of value in the coin and how important it is, well, you're going to find that out obviously in the Litecoin project. So we got Sean this morning. Good morning to you, Rising Sun, Hugh, Gary, and Anthony in the house. How are you guys doing in the super chat? So not like that, just to give it a heads up, as we know, there is a Bitcoin halving, doing the same method, just different timing, different everything, and 457 days until the new halving comes into play for Bitcoin as we build this scarcity and imagine what's going to happen in the next one. So crypto bubble for the day right now, we currently have FLR kicking some ass, Minya kicking some ass, XRD for probably the whole week. We could check it out. What's been the best coin for the week? And if you could pay attention with the biggest bubble, we do have Aptos as the winner, fighting strong at 33%. So we're looking at some of the crypto coins and some of the assets here. Is FTT, no surprise, down almost 12%. What a mess that was. But Avalanche looking good. I like Avalanche. We do have Gala Gaming looking pretty strong right there. Let's see, GRT, AXS, ApeCoin, Engine. We have Cake. So some of the assets here, as you can see, some are performing a little better than others. Does not mean that there is not a pump ready for the next asset, right? And sometimes the best question people want to know, well, what is the next best asset I might want to get my hands on? Well, once more people find out about Tesos, the 3.7% may have to increase. So as people watch the news, or people hear about the stuff going on right now, Litecoin only 6.5% over the week, but you could tell in price what it is doing. It looks fantastic. So what is going on? We're going to talk about that. The halving has gone through. What I believe Bitcoin's doing on this daily chart is very important from a technical standpoint. I'm pretty excited about this. Why? Well, as we continue to pay attention to what is happening here. While Bitcoin is giving me a rise, and I want to say we're going to get somewhere around the 25,000 to 25,500. And I was just doing some homework. I was checking out one of the charts I had here. And as I was paying attention to it, because on the RSI for the 4-hourly, we're in pretty good shape to go back up. But if you look on the daily, it is a typical Sunday here. I do expect this maybe to hit some resistance, coming back to test this other daily candle. This was the 25th. So 4 days ago, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you here because we're pretty high up on the RSI. I don't think we're going to really surpass this price. I think we're going to wait till tomorrow. So what I think is going to happen either Monday or Wednesday, and I like to put that stuff down, as you know, I think we're going to get a significant breakout Monday or Wednesday past here. So it's going to take Monday or Wednesday. And what are the dates for that? If anybody wants to find that out, that's obviously what we're in February at that point. 31st for Tuesday. So I want to say Monday is what, the 30th? So Monday the 30th through coming into February 1st here, we're looking to get a big breakout here all the way past or up to the 25,000, as I've already probably stated that in one of these here, so I'm pretty confident I did say that. I remember in the last video saying, hey, I do expect a huge breakout coming very shortly. I don't know where it is. Of course, it's not here. Makes me feel silly. Oh, there it is. So 5 days, Wednesday, and I did say that already. This was in my last video. While trading, we'll be trading this price. Imagine rereading what you write and go, what the hell did he say? I feel like Biden sometimes, right? No, we don't want to do that. Let's not bash our president. 5 days, Wednesday, we'll be trading this price. So I'm thinking about 25,000. I did go to the exponential moving average, and I did find this. So this is what I was looking at. As I'm saying here already, putting that in these notes, and obviously it's already there, so let's not repeat that. We have to break above this price currently right now. What is that price? We're going to finish a daily candle above it. Once we do so, we're going to be in great shape. So we have to break 23,800. That's the magic number. So if Bitcoin breaks above it, and then like I said, we're going to go to 25. This could be a little bit of a resistance. We're going to hit, I don't know, we could go parabolic. Like I said, there was a gap here, and now you maybe retrace, going back to the video, understanding what I was saying. And there's a big gap here, and I think that this gap could fill. And if the gap did fill, it would take us all the way exactly to 29,000. So that would be pretty interesting if we went all the way to 29,000, and that's exactly where this price would take us. So pay attention, definitely to mention what the Bitcoin price could possibly do, making a huge move with that gap. And I hate when I keep doing this. There we go. So if you see the huge gap coming in, we have to basically fill that in, and it's looking like we could. So 25,000 is the next stop. I want to say Sunday, tomorrow. It's probably not healthy if this happens today. So I want to say tomorrow, hopefully, Monday morning, we'll be waking up and be retesting these levels, get a little bit of a fake out over into Sunday, come down and hit 22.7. So if we come down tonight and start not breaking, and we start hitting the 22.7, don't be surprised. There is a 20,700 price that could save us. These are high volatile waves, ladies and gentlemen, that could take us off, and that could be what we see Monday or into Wednesday. It's possible. Now, obviously, looking at the momentum, it is very bullish. There is nothing right now showing any signs of bearish momentum, but I want to show you what I was looking at the exponential moving average and why I brought it up earlier. As you can see here, coming in, exponential moving average, and this is the daily. I want to go to the 4 hourly. If you look at here, and is this it? Because I was just looking at one. I'm going to go over Litecoin next if anybody wants to go over. Flocker just finished. Listed next up almost 70% in 24 hours. Yeah, those low cap coins will do that. As you can see here, we're getting tight. Bullish momentum here, right here. I like it towards the up direction. We're getting tight. So what's happening here is we're going to hit that repeat. Why I had 25,000? I think it was on the weekly. There it is. That's what's got me effed up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So 25,700 is the exact tip of the exponential moving average ribbon. So on this ribbon here, I expect us to come and find right here where the price will be. So that's what I'm looking to do. We'll see what happens. We're going to hit support. Oh man, I'm off today. We're going to hit resistance right here at the 25.7. I know I said that there is a price of 25,000. Well, we're getting a little more precise here. And as we continue to grow, we will find most likely resistance hitting the tip of the exponential moving average. And as you can see, we came above just a little bit last time. We'll expect to hit the tip here, and then we're going to really test and see what this thing is made of. So that's pretty much what we're looking at and talking about for you on there. If you go to my very, very last video of the Litecoin, I'm not sure where I labeled it. I'm sorry. We just do videos and help people out the best we can. There is a Litecoin video. I said that we could be getting 100% on our money. Go back to the video if you would like, but this is about where we were talking about entering a position somewhere around here in the 70 range. We were already missing a good magnitude of that range, but it's okay. Better to be in it than never and late. So we're talking about Litecoin and what could possibly happen for Litecoin real quick. I may have to update the title, but 30,000, getting back to Bitcoin, actually, before we leave there, I wanted to finish it with this, actually. So as we get into bigger time frames, as you can see here, this is what we've been talking about. And as you can tell, and I want to get rid of everything. As you can tell here, just by looking at this chart, we have not seen a momentum for a weekly candle of 3 weeks in a row, considering anything like that. So I'm looking for a 2-month time period going up for Bitcoin before I can say this bear market is completely over. But as I stand here and I sit here and look, there are 2 huge levels that we must surpass to say, hey, is the bear market over. And this is what I want to do before I got into Litecoin. I'm sorry. This is what we need to do. At this point in time, and I think I remember saying this, we were trading about 16,000, trading about somewhere in that range, 18,000. I said, it's going to be a shame because a lot of people are not going to realize that the bear market is over before it's too late. And most likely, once we start hitting prices around this range, you're going to find yourself questioning that. Is the bear market really over? Is the bear market really over? Well, at this point in time, it is. Once we break above the 40,000 level, start hitting there from the 35, and that's what I'm going to say, 35 to 40,000, that pretty much tells me that it's over. And it's pretty much a confirmation. I don't know why it takes so late to get there. But unfortunately, a lot of people are going to find that out, and they're still going to be questioning it. But if you see right here, I had a 30,000. I think this is the tip. And as you can see right here, double bottom end patterns are very dangerous. And we've been getting this, and we're going to end this right here on Bitcoin. But as you can see, there is no more double bottom end patterns coming through strong, as that would proceed to give us. And we're seeing the inverted head, as I can't speak this morning, coming through. So we're going to see if we can get the repeat, get the resistance at the 25-ish, right, like we're talking about. And then we could get a little retracement coming back, maybe get a last buy at 22.5, and then it's probably going to be liftoff, or it's just going to be straight liftoff from there. So we have to find out. The FOMO is real as steel. Total crypto market cap is 1.07 trillion this morning, 1.6 total in the last few hours, 24 hours. So something to pay attention to. 23,500 Bitcoin is excelling. As you can see, BNB is no longer having trouble at the $300 price. Cardano finally getting and breaking above 39.40 cents. Bioeconomy doing the same thing. Solana stuck at that 24. And as I said, Polygon Matic all the way to 126 will most likely be our next stop for major resistance. Wall Street Pete, before signing off, can I have your opinion for today's games? I know I'm off topic. Thank you in advance. I know it's not financial advice. Today's games, it's something I would have to do a video on separately. But if I were to look at some of the assets that are basically introducing themselves, you have Wax. That's one of them that I was keeping an eye on because Wax has a great future. Anything with the metaverse. We also talked about this real briefly, the AGIX. I know we did talk about this. This was another one. I'm not sure if it was the gaming, but it is AI. And I said that here we are. Looking pretty strong, actually, right here. This is AGIX, an AI crypto asset. Many people may have not, they may have missed the boat on that one. Gala Gaming, another big one, big fan of. And one of my favorite, my most favorite gaming, and I'm serious, this is my favorite. So good question, Anthony. I appreciate you coming into the comment section and throwing that at me off guard. I really appreciate it. Another gaming asset, it's the Japanese token with the biggest market cap of 1 billion before anyone else had that. And it was the first one made from Mario Brothers, the creators of Final Fantasy, the creators of Pokemon. We're talking about the engine coin. So anybody interested in the gaming, and of course, yeah, it's not financial advice, but these are my strategies. These are some of the things I pay attention to. As I say, 47.8, they're going to get major resistance somewhere along there. I said before this all happened and did say this huge cup and handle was looking rather enticing, and that I did believe we'd get this cup and handle, and then a big retracement, as you can see currently right now. Did jump up, did get major resistance somewhere here, liquidity grab, an engine token did come down, and now we're getting a cup and handle inside a cup and handle. I don't know if you see that, a small cup inside a cup and handle. And what's going to happen is we're going to keep testing this resistance until it breaks. And once it does, your next price level of major resistance should be around 56 cents. So I did that for you on the engine token. Litecoin, like I said, many people I would break down. Oh, I hate that. I hate when I hit click stupid shit. That's why you pay 10, 16 bucks a month, and you don't have to worry about that for trading view. I get it for free. I'm a cheap tightwad there. I'd rather buy more crypto. So here we are right now, $1.43. Looking to trade in this range until we break above the 104 price. This is Litecoin now. My major price sellout was going to be 225. That's what I'm really looking to do. So if anyone's interested, that's what I want to do there. I do have Emerald Green. He's asking if we could talk about Hbar. I don't know if he's still here. If he is, we'll see if we could do that. Anthony, do you mean the playoff football games? Oh, he's talking about the playoff football games. Shit, I was going over crypto coin assets in the gaming world. Oh, man, you kill me with these questions. That's funny. See, what's my football advice? I don't have any football advice. Those days are over. We did good on the parlays this year. We finished up. I like the Eagles over the 49ers. And I'm not saying I like the Eagles. I'm a Giants fan. We know that. I'm just talking about to win. I do believe that the Philadelphia Eagles are more of a rounded team because Brock Purdy doesn't have the experience and he's looking amazing. So I don't know how to take that. But I do believe after a 60-minute full-time game, they have Linville Joseph, the Eagles, that they took from the Giants, one of the best all-pro linemen. So they got a good team. But yeah, I'm pretty good with that stuff. Checking it out. Can you do a quickie on dot? Yeah, we can do that. I'm trying to get 3 to 5K in Hbar. Oh, shit. So how about this? We're going to talk about Hbar, and then I'm going to make this no longer than a 25, 30-minute video. Hbar, as you can see, Dogecoin getting a little rally, probably from that Elon Musk, I'll eat a Big Mac, Happy Meal, whatever. Aptos at 18 stuck. We wanted to talk about Hbar. We're talking about Litecoin. Like I said, 225 would be my price prediction to get us out of that hump there. I would definitely sell out, and if you want to hold it, that's up to you. I'm going to dollar cost average out majorly at that price. Man, I wish I had somebody heat my coffee up. Hbar I've not looked in a very long time, but here we are, and here's the levels that we had for you, and I said that this could be the bottom. Holy cow. Now, this is proof. This is proof of a good technical analysis. Why? Because I've not touched Hbar in forever. I did not set this up before the show. I did not do any of this. We do this stuff live, and all these things I do for you are live. So if I'm wrong on my technical analysis, you're going to see charts and prices fall through and go, well, this guy looks like an idiot. Since I've not done Hbar in a long time, and we finally filled this pattern, and I look like we got a nice bounce. I was going to say I was going to buy more at the 4 cents. Looks like we came all the way down to 3.5. I would have shit my pants at that like everyone else. But you got to believe in the technical analysis. And what I believe in the technical analysis right here is that currently right here we have resistance building at, and you can tell right here as we're a little below it at the 7 cents price. This is Hbar. I'm gonna have to keep another list of what we do here because it's so important. Hbar we talked about. What did I just do a price technical analysis on? Engine, that's what it was. Engine and Litecoin. So Engine, Litecoin, and Hbar. So Hbar right now, currently, I said I would sell a few out, dollar cost average out at the 8 cents. Would get you a nice double on your money there, right? Pretty impressive. But most important, 7 cents is my biggest line in the sand here. This is why we're already hitting major resistance, because it's already been a problem in the past. And as you can see here, big falling ABC correction, falling wedge, you would like to call it. We are obviously breaking out. Now, as time goes on, you can't keep going to the upside. Eventually, you're going to find yourself coming to a downside. So what we do here, what we love to do, it's one of the fun things here we do on this channel, try to find out where the bottom is. And now here I'm making a bullish flag right here for Hbar, so it's not too bad. This is actually a really nice setup. Looks pretty good. I like this, and we look to see if we could break out to the upside on here on the 7 cents, which would then give us the next one at 8, as I'm trying to explain to you on the top of this pattern. The ultimate top of the wedge here for this pattern for Hbar, I would get out here in the more short time frame is 10 cents. No big deal, no surprise. A lot of people think with numbers ending in zeros, right? 50 cents, $100, 10,000 Bitcoin, 100K. I'm getting all out. People think and round off numbers. So to be honest with you, 10 cents is not a surprise that if we do reach to this price level here, even 9.7 just before it to beat the whales, wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. You got major resistance there and had some issues. So currently right now we are in a symmetrical pattern. I do like currently for Hbar. If I were to bring a few little indicators up, see if we're getting the volume. Looking at this volume, I'm not getting a lot of volume that I'd like to see. So that's why I think we're not getting the breakout till Monday or Wednesday as far as Bitcoin is per se. You got to get some volume coming in with this big move. And if we're not getting it, we're not trading 1.1 trillion, then I don't believe this is a real pump to the upside. So I want to see 1.1 trillion, not 1.07, before I really start getting amped and excited about all this. So we could come down and test. What could we do? 6 cents could be a test and could be a good buyback for Hbar. Could be. Now take that with a grain of salt. So what I do see here now is I'm going to break it down, and I'm looking, we're pretty high in the RSI. We could come back up, tap to the all high here of 7.2, and then I could see a rejection coming down. We'll have to find out what's happening. Cup and handles, inside cup and handles are pretty bullish for me as I've watched this. So I'll keep a little eye on this. I threw out Fibonacci sequence on a daily, and currently if I were to match this up, because this seems like this matches up better, and I was going to do that before. This is what we're looking at. So currently right now, as you can see, we're getting major bounce inside. Right in the golden pocket here, which is usually a very, very important sign for another jump to the upside. So keep that with a grain of salt as well. It's another indicator I do like very much. As I said, this pattern here is bullish. So we already got two indicators. One indicator of the RSI negative, which is bearish, and two indicators that we're going up here, showing us we still have room to the upside. So we could get a major resistance at that 7.2, 7.3 here. Be very careful. What I would do is ultimately not celebrate until we finish the candle above 7.5 cents on the daily. So 7.5 cents on the daily is important. Pete, since your price points are accurate, can you draw a line at 15K for Bitcoin so it crashes, please? That's hilarious, dude. Stop it. That is kind of funny. I thought he was asking me a serious question. That's why I was giggled like a knucklehead. So here we are right now, currently Litecoin. We talked about it. What did we say we were going to do next? Anybody who's paying attention. Polkadot. Okay, Polkadot. Polkadot, where are you? It's been a long time since I even did that, but as you can see here, 56 cents is definitely a mark I'm looking to get. The top of this pattern here, huge major resistance after we start finding support at this 407 will be 70 cents. Because you can only imagine, if you're interested in the crypto space and how exciting this place could be. Hbar has a 50%, 49% move coming in the near future that I'll be dollar cost averaging out. I have a few little bit pieces of those. I would like to have bigger bags of it, but I can only have so much in this crypto space. I'm sure you can agree. But here we go, talking about a lot of things. Currently right now, crypto is up 40%, Nick. So speaking of what you're talking about with my lines, since I did that last video, and many of you may have forgotten, if this Bitcoin chart follows history, 15,500 is the bottom. I felt like saying you are the father. Basically, 3 weeks ago, 112 views we got. Not many people believed that this was the bottom, but currently right now, it is the bottom. This is the video. Go watch it. Enjoy yourself. We talked about how we could fall from here. But the possibility and my belief was to the upside. At the time of the video, we were trading 16,500 right here where this cursor is. Bitcoin is currently up 40%. Very exciting time to be in the crypto space right now. A lot of people are pissed they didn't get in. But if you were one of those people who did, you are celebrating with me on this big 12-month pattern as we talked about it. Not the exact chart. But if you can see here where we're at currently right now and up to date to this very second is 42% for Bitcoin. So if you were a non-believer and you were watching, or you were a believer, you are now excited to know the Bitcoin bottom is most likely in. And I do believe that, yeah, we'll get a resistance at the 30,000. We'll have some problems here and there. Jasmy is Gary.
Oh, Gary!
Gary's asking, where is Gary? And here he is. Let's talk about it. So Jasmy, as I have here with the one biggest upward W you ever did see. I'm a big believer. Jasmy will finish above this price point, 00555. It must. And if it doesn't, well, this is when we're going to be struggling to get above any higher. So as you can see currently right now, we cannot finish a daily candle above that price. So once again, Wall Street Pete's technical analysis is on very point, because you can see right here when this candle finished over on the daily to finish back above, and this is a 4-weekly, excuse me, here's the daily, we could not finish above it. We had nothing but problems. The 24th, as you can see, the 25th, the 26th, 27th, and we continue to have trouble. So we have 10 hours and 18 minutes for Jasmy, the Japanese Bitcoin, for it to finish above this 0.00555 price. If we can finish a daily candle above that price, Gary, as I know you're very exciting and one of those people who are waiting like me for Jasmy to go to the moon, and damn, hopefully soon, we're going to find out that that is going to be the recipe for that. So we're waiting for the recipe to kick up. We're waiting for some of the volume to kick in. As you can tell, old time, this is a daily here. We're going to hit this a few times now until we get this. So we're going to have to pay attention to it. But if you notice, the big long grand scheme of things is an upward W to the upside, so we must pay attention. We must fill this gap right here, which is going to take us all the way to the 0.0082. And if anybody was wondering, if anybody was excited, what is the gains on my money for that today if I wanted to get involved? Well, you can only get 50% on your money. Put it in the bank, let it sit there, let me know if you get that type of gain. My name is Wall Street Pete. Sick dough in crypto. And if you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto from the gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange every day for almost a decade, working in New York, I couldn't wait to get there every day taking a ferry. Can you imagine taking a ferry to this place? I took a ferry ride to this place. I loved it. Drove in the water on the Hudson River all the way through from Belford, New Jersey. It was a great time. And if you see here, New York Mercantile Exchange, it was a great time. $750. I can't imagine how much it costs for the monthly pass for that boat. I used to hang it around my neck. I used to sit there and I used to wait and find out, is there an increase for the monthly bill of this monthly pass? I'd have to get to work every day. It used to drop me off at my front door to this building with no windows here. Pretty impressive, pretty amazing. Literally 2 blocks down the road from my house. And then I'd get on a ferry. And then, as soon as I got off the New York waterways, I would step up and look into all this beautiful sight of New York. And it would be my building, and I would walk into my building. It would be insane. You would think I'd have all this crazy ride. I just have to pay a lot of money to get there. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Till the next video, my friends. I hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you're enjoying some of the feedback. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate the questions. It's awesome. I wish I could give you a little bit on the polka dot. I'm sorry we did not really get to it, but we will do that next time. That is a fact. So, Rising Sun, please, I will look at it if you're an Instagram follower, wallst.pete. I'm going to get off here and do a polka dot specifically for you, Rising Sun. I'm going to look at the numbers. I'm going to break it down and see what we're looking at for you because I was unable to. But this is what we do. We do the best we can. I can't keep the video going past 30 minutes. It's, at that point in time, a long waste of time. Everyone, thank you very much. I hope you hit the like, hit the bell, comment. Please get the algorithm and the likes past 100. We cannot do that. I know hitting the like button is difficult. Thank you so much, everyone. Love you all. Peace in and peace out.